Kuwait Habibi, this is the central court of the Kuwait P1 tournament where Coello, Tapia and Franco Stupasuk, my young ones, will play the final in this amazing tournament. One of the best that I've been in my life. And pay attention because Chingoto and Galan lost yesterday in the semi-finals. That is something unusual for them because they were in 14 tournaments together in 14 finals. So let's see what happens. But first, come with me because we are gonna see everything related to this amazing tournament. Let's go. I've never told you about the shock absorbers that the Premier Padel official court by the4Set has. As you can see, if I hit the fence like a pro player trying to defend a ball, it absorbs all the impacts and maintains the court in perfect conditions. But one more important thing is about the glasses.
Pablo. Don't touch the glass, please.
No?
No is possible.
Well, sorry, Jose. Jose the Best is the official glass cleaner. He does the best show in every Premier Padel tournament. Jose, I want you, if you don't mind, to just give us a demonstration of your skills, and if you can teach me somehow.
Okay.
Because, I mean, in every set, I mean, how much time do you have between the first and second set? Around
1 minute, 20 seconds, more or less.
Something like that. And in that amount of time, you need to clean all glasses.
Yes.
Crazy. So can you show us how you do it, please?
Now?
Please.
Okay. Okay, the first, very important. This tool is isotopo, and this raqueta. Okay, the first. The first with isotopo.
So you wet the glass and then you dry it.
Primero se frota.
First you need to squeeze it.
Y después se seca.
And then you dry it. Because how many times you feel in the court that when the glasses are wet and the ball touches a wet glass and the ball bam, directly dead. That's the worst feeling on a paddle court.
Yeah.
And you lose the point, Jose. It's insane. So that's a normal speed for you. But can you do like super fast? Like
Okay.
Can you do it in 2 glasses?
Yes, of course. Now?
Please, Jose.
3, 2,
1, go! Wow. You only clean from this head more or less to down because the players only can touch this area, right? Because, I mean, no one is gonna touch over there.
No. Only this.
And the problems can only happen from this to here, right?
Yeah. The most important part is this. When you finish the clean, all coat is. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
And all the crowd
It's
start
very important,
crying.
really. It's very important for me. Eh?
And what did you do in Spain when you go outside the court? You start doing like
El torero.
el torero.
Okay. When I finish in this glass.
Ole! Oh my God! Please come in. I was happy somehow because I was changing the grip of my new 8012K. Please come in, because we should do every time that we travel like a room tour of the hotel. No, this hotel is the top, the best that I've been in my life. This is the wardrobe, everything really organized. Secret password 1, 2, 3, 4, the most difficult one. Please, the bathroom. Look at the qualities. This is simply amazing. I'm living a dream. Look at the tap, best quality. But I don't know, actually, the functionality of this door, because I mean you can close it, but you cannot get in. So I guess it's to get more natural light. But the best thing about this room, besides the quality of the beds, is that strange building over there is the arena where the central court is. So the players just need to walk 50 meters to go into the central court. That is the perfect situation for everyone. So why don't we see the arena? Well, we are now in one of these sky boxes. This reminds me to the Santiago Bernabeu VIP boxes, not because I was there, but I mean, I know something about them. This has like the most privileged and the most premium view of the arena, of the central court here in Kuwait. More than 5,000 people can fit on the stands, and actually this is the one tournament that I know that if you buy a ticket, you can win in a raffle 1 Volvo and 2 Vespas. 15 degrees, is that the temperature outside? No, obviously no. I mean, remember that we are in Kuwait. Is the temperature of the water inside this ice bath? But it's because we just turn it on, the machine, but it's said to have the temperature after almost 5 minutes, 5, 6, 7 minutes, it will be at 6 degrees. If you don't believe me, Javi Garrido did this the other day just to recover the body and to feel better to the next day.
Imposible.
No worries, I don't have a paddle court behind me. I have the central court of the Racquet Academy here in Kuwait, because the Premier Padel tournament is also hosted in the Racquet Academy. I'm here with Mati, an Argentinian coach in the Racquet Academy, not for tennis,
Not for tennis.
but
not
for
tennis.
paddle.
But for paddle, we can do
Mate.
the best.
Thank you so much, Mati. Could you imagine a paddle court here?
Yeah.
For the future?
For next year, I hope they bring it here. The central court, no in arena, they put it here, outdoor, and it's gonna be amazing. Hopefully next year we can do it.
Has Rafa played here?
Yes. When every year he comes, he plays here.
And any ATP tournament is hosted here in the Racquet Academy?
Not ATP, only challengers and futures. But
I
they
mean,
play here
and
and
the
the outdoor
level-
course. But the level is
It's crazy, right?
the best 1,000 in the world for sure.
But we haven't come here to see tennis courts.
No.
So I wanna see some paddle courts. I wanna see the gym. I wanna see your
Everything.
favorite place, that is the pool. Can we see it?
Now we will go.
Yeah?
Of course.
Please,
Let's go.
please, Mati.
The best place in the academy, I'm pretty sure it is one. The pool, the cold water, the hot water. This is the best way to relax in the academy after the day.
You
One.
can relax. You can also recover because the ice one, I mean, it's super cold,
super
right? Super cold. But I think this is the best place after your workout season, after your job.
After the day, Monday. The only issue is the 3 days for men and 3 days for women
That's
that we
true.
need to switch. So you cannot be here every day, but at least 3 or 4 times a week.
Because
You will
for
see me
example,
here.
Today we can.
Today we can.
If not, there were a sign
A sign that will say only
Only
for
for-
women and halas.
at the Rafa Nadal Academy here in Kuwait. You also have a little museum.
Yeah, I think it's one of the best parts also
I love this
to
one.
see.
Huh?
It's unbelievable.
La décima, the 10th Roland Garros trophy by Rafa Nadal. We also have the Australian Open. We have Wimbledon. We have the US Open. Different rackets. Actually, this one without strings.
Without strings. Yeah.
You think these are reals?
Yes.
Real rackets?
Yeah, for sure yes. Because you see you have the, I don't know how to say it in English,
No idea.
to
what
hold
is
the
that?
strings to not.
To not break.
To not
you know.
break.
Oh, no idea. I don't play tennis. I just
No,
play
me
paddle.
too. So, me neither, so I don't know. But for sure they are real. For sure they are real.
But it's crazy.
100%.
It's crazy how, I mean, but for example, Mati, out of 10 people, how many people that came to the Rafa Nadal Academy here in Kuwait plays tennis and plays paddle?
Both, maybe 2 or 3 people. I will say that.
2 out of 10 people who came
Yeah,
here
2 or 3.
play.
Yeah.
Oh. I think these ones are for sure real, Mati, because you can see the overgrip of this babolat of Rafa that is used, and that one from the magician, from Roger Federer, the second best tennis player in history after Rafa, I'm sorry, is signed by Roger
Roger.
himself. What a pair, eh?
What a photo. What a
Could you imagine Rafa and Roger playing paddle together?
Wow, imagine they come here. It's gonna be crazy.
Crazy. We are here. We have the 3 Premier Padel courts that, let me tell you, this is the first tournament that I've been that has the central court, that is the Premier Padel court, the official court by Mejor Set, but the reds are also the Premier Padel official court. Like you can see the logo, you can see the shock absorbers, you can see everything, like the best quality, the hotel, the rooms, these facilities. One of the best tournaments that I've been, honestly.
Well, thank you. This was a stress, not maybe for me, but for all the managers and organizers and everything. They wanted to do the best for the players and for coaches and for everyone. They wanted the best food, the best hotel, the best courts. You need to have all the best, and also hopefully next year I will see you again here and all the players, because this tournament is unbelievable.
But this is where you usually work, right? Because where we see these paddle courts, actually under them are tennis courts.
Tennis court. These 3 are tennis court. Also, we have the other 3 there, but our job is there in the 3 courts that we have on the back.
This is the gym, one of the 3 that you have here in the Racquet Academy.
Yes.
This one was for the paddle players.
But only for the paddle players. Yes.
And in a normal day,
we can use all the facilities. We have this gym and the other 2 gyms, and one specific for ladies.
Here you have also 2 squash courts. That is I'm not used to see on a paddle or tennis center.
Well, here in the GDC, squash is quite famous.
And then the 3 paddle courts that after the tournament will keep on the Rafa, right?
Yes. These 3 is the one that we used to train, play, and everything. And now the Premier Padel, halas, no more. No more paddle courts. I would like to see them in the future. Inshallah, in the future, we will see it.
Mira, el partido empieza muchas horas antes, ¿eh? Mira cómo se está haciendo el que no sabe que estamos aquí.
El concentrado.
Sí.
Oh, mola. Hay que echarle huevos, papá.
O sea, así vas a jugar una final, ¿eh?
Así se juega.
Y así llevas jugando desde
El jueves.
Madre mía, o sea, has ganado cuartos, has ganado semis,
No hay dolor. No, pero no siento el pie. Es lo bueno.
Sí, pero, hostia, lo tienes jodido, ¿eh? ¿Y el polaco qué?
El Pablo está on fire, déjalo. Que descanse con lo que corrió ayer. Desayuna temprano, yo desayuno con Charlie. Más tarde, 10:30. Él desayuna 8:30, 9. Todos los días lo mismo, tío.
Y ayer contra Chingalan, ¿qué tal?
Pues yo creo que calcamos la estrategia muy bien.
Todavía faltan bastantes horas. O sea, ahora estás haciendo un poquito
de movilidad y ahora hago un poquito de pesas. Entrenamos, comemos, fisio, siesta y a jugar.
Before the big final, we need to talk about some incredible matches that took place in this Kuwait P1. Because in the quarterfinals, we saw one of the matches of the season. Quarterfinals, Coello Tapia against Garrido Bergamini. Because that match was probably the longest match of the season for Coello and Tapia with 2 hours and 45 minutes. 7-5, 5-7, 6-1. And actually look at what Bergamini said about Garrido's match. Both Javi and Berga played an amazing match in slow court conditions. 45 winners for Garrido and just 5-4-0 for Bergamini in almost 3 hours of play against the best pair in the world. Remember that Berga and Javi reached the final in the last Egypt P2. But of course, they faced Coello and Tapia, the best pair in the world, and finally they won. But still, Javi and Berga are the only pair that since Valladolid tournament took a set from Coello and Tapia. Another huge match was the semi-final between Stupa Yanguas against Chingalan. Ale Galan had been dealing with knee discomfort since the final in Dubai, and his participation in Kuwait was uncertain until the last minute. Actually, in the first round against the Deus brothers from Portugal, they lost a set. Even though the Deus brothers also took a set in the semi-final in the World Padel Championship against Tupandineno. And this is because after such a long season, players start to feel exhausted. And not just physically, but also mentally. Indeed, Ale shared this after their win in the quarterfinals against Paquito Cardona.
Lo difícil es
mantener lo que estamos consiguiendo, porque mentalmente, físicamente ya empezamos a estar mermados. Creo que este año los objetivos ya están cumplidos en cuanto a resultado, que no es donde más me gusta enfocarme, pero creo que Agustin y Arturo han hecho un año espectacular mereciendo el número 1. Nosotros creo que hemos hecho el nivel necesario para estar pareja 2 y bueno, creo que el seguir entrando en pista, seguir tratando de mejorar nosotros mismos, este es el objetivo principal.
Chingalan made it to the semifinals with one clear goal: to extend their personal record. Because Chingalan is the pair with the most consecutive finals in a row in the World Padel Tour and Premier Padel era with 14. Behind them are Bella Lima in 2016 and Coello Tapia nowadays with 12. But Chingalan at that semi-final didn't feel at their best. Actually, it was probably the worst match that we have seen of them this season. So if you look at the performance graph of Padel Intelligence, Alex's level was unusually low for what we are used to seeing from him. But obviously this was also because Stupa and Yangua's level was amazing. And check out how Yangua's ankle looked before the match after twisting it the day before. With that victory, Stupa and Yanguas reached their second final as a pair, but this time against Coello and Tapia. So can Stupa and Yanguas beat the first pair and the second one in the ranking in the same tournament? But before we talk about the final, please give credits to Jairo and Fran Guerrero, because they beat Lebron Dineno in the second round and Koki Jon-Sanz in the quarterfinals. Do you think that Lebron and Dineno will continue together in the next season? In my opinion, it would depend on Mexico's major. But speaking about the final, will a win of Coello and Tapia secure mathematically the #1 spot in the ranking for them? Well, if I've done the numbers correctly, no. They will need just to win 2 more matches in Mexico and they will have it. But obviously they have 99% of chances to become, for the second year in a row, #1 in the world. For today's final, Coello and Tapia are favorites. But pay attention because the court is really slow and Stupa in that conditions play amazing. Actually, Tapia said this about the slow court conditions.
Lo primero que me deja es que el equipo está también para correr, tirar globos y aguantar 3 horas dentro de la pista. Hacía mucho que no teníamos un partido así. Felicitar a los chicos que plantearon un partido muy bueno, muy lento.
So there is 1 hour and a half for the final to start, so let's see what's happened. Que venga.
Es un forro, Tapia. Es un forro, Tapia.
Todos.
Falta Nacho.
Falta Nacho, es verdad. Recuerdo para Nacho.
Le llevamos un regalo. Y Fede.
Y Fede. ¿Cuántos títulos van ya, Gus?
Eso sabe de Canarias.
¿Cuánto van?
12. ¿Cuál es la clave de que lleven 12 títulos? Martín ha respondido.
El Big Box, Prato.
Para mí, Miki y Fede, que si no, no llegábamos a los torneos sin ellos.
No quedamos sin nada.
No cogemos ni el vuelo.
Yo creo que este año el trabajo de ellos está siendo diferente al año pasado. Junto a los preparadores físicos están haciendo que la temporada la están aguantando entera y se nota mucho.
¿Pero se nota que hay un cansancio físico, Ariel?
Físico normal, pero la cabeza se cuesta ya concentrarse un poco más y mantener la atención todo el tiempo. Eso puede ser.
Yo creo que cada integrante de este grupo tiene un rol muy importante en cuanto al preparador físico, que a Gus, que la verdad que es la cabeza de este equipo,
Y prometemos que encontraremos el rol de Martín, de verdad. Lo estamos intentando y
eso te rigo.
prometemos que lo vamos a encontrar, de verdad. Dale.
Título.
Buscando el rol de Caneleta.
Rol, pero no trabajo. Por ahora sigues en el equipo.
Rol, todavía no sé, depende de Prato, si me echa o no. Pero él maneja todo.
Nadie tiene el puesto asegurado, nadie tiene el puesto asegurado.
No.
Solo nosotros.
Yo tampoco.
No, pero chicos, ¿cuál es la clave de esta temporada? Me lo ha dicho antes Canali. En toda la temporada solo os habéis perdido un partido. Sois los dos únicos jugadores que solo os habéis perdido un partido, que fue la final de Sevilla.
No.
Semi.
Te lo explico. Es la cantidad de partidos que hay en el torneo, solo no jugamos uno. No que es perdido, no jugamos uno.
Me he hecho un lío yo.
Sí,
Pues quería decir eso. Entonces, ahora que ha hecho Canali la pregunta bien, ¿cuál ha sido la clave?
Creo que el año pasado cometimos errores que por suerte no nos penalizaron al final de año y pudimos lograr el objetivo. Yo creo que este año, desde el principio sabíamos que iba a ser una temporada muy exigente, si no más que la anterior, y creo que hemos estado preparados física, mentalmente y sobre todo a nivel de madurez para tomar las decisiones correctas y rodearnos de las personas adecuadas para poder lograr esto, creo.
La última, y de manera seria, me gustaría que, si podéis decir algo para motivaros para el año que viene, si en algún momento flaqueáis, que os acordéis de este momento, decir: mira, Agus, Arturo, Gus, Martín, Ariel, por favor, trabaja todo lo que sea. No sé, Gus, empiezas tú, capitán del barco. Año que viene, ¿cómo te quieres motivar?
Primero, queda bastante temporada para hacerlo bien, y segundo, que el año que viene podemos ser mejores.
Ariel.
Le tengo que dar el ejemplo a mi hija de que nunca vaya a dejar de trabajar.
Dale. Tira algo profundo.
Algo profundo, Martín.
Profundo, no sé, qué sé yo, estamos contentos, qué sé yo, qué sí, bueno, me trabé.
Es que yo después ya no puedo ir serio, es que yo iba a decir algo serio, lo prometo, no luchamos solo por nosotros, sino hay mucha gente detrás, y yo creo que cuando entramos a la pista también están.
Coincido con Artur, coincido con Gus también, que la verdad que de todo el equipo él es el que se encarga de motivarnos, de encontrar siempre la motivación. Sabemos que tenemos muchas cosas por mejorar, el equipo nos lo hace sentir y vamos a ir a muerte.
Well, just minutes ago, you have seen already the interview with Arturo, Agustin, Martín, Gus and Ariel. They played on this court, they won on this court in this Kuwait P1 tournament, an amazing tournament. Just one word to describe it, Jose.
The great organization.
Edu,
The best tournament of the season.
this could be a major without a doubt for sure. So Shukran, Kuwait, thank you so much for all the people that are behind the screens, and see you the next year. Bye.